Carnage behind. Aston Martin was coming down the inside. Oh, a bit late turning in. I do like to see familiar names cropping up every now and again. It's going to be side by side round the final corner. Hello everyone, welcome along to the 4X Annex for another race. It's a new season, and this is our first official race after the licenses have split into Formula and Sports Car. And we're going to tackle a sports car race by heading over to Oulton Park for a GT4 race. Now, this layout of Oulton Park is quite an obscure one, but not obscure to those of us who did the Oulton back a couple of months ago, where we did an endurance race, a 100-minute race at Oulton Park in GT4 cars or MX-5s. And this is GT4 on a fixed setup, so it's exactly the same. Now, although I did the Oulton, I was in the other class that day. I'd raced the MX-5, but I had done practice in the GT4 in case that's what was selected for me after I did a random draw at the start of the event to see what car I was going to use. So I felt like I knew this combination quite well of GT4 and Oulton Park. However, when I started practicing, turned out I didn't know it so well, so it took me a little while to get up to speed, and it turned out we actually had okay pace. But when we entered top split here on a Friday afternoon, wow, we certainly weren't one of the quick guys. Nonetheless, we had an incredible battle all the way to the final corner. So keep an eye out for that. Let's head over to Oulton Park once again, where we're going to set our qualifying lap. Here we are in the session. People are still joining. It's very foggy here at Oulton Park. Temperature's slightly lower, but I think the humidity in the air is meaning slightly less power than we had for the old ton. So it's hard to get close to those lap times. Let's have a look at the entries here, see where we stack. Wow, very, very strong grid. Very big grid as well. So 29 drivers in here. We're right in the middle there. It's car number 14. Okay, well, looks like the aim for today is survival, maybe a top half. Fingers crossed we get an okay qualifying and we can keep out of any carnage there might be. But before we jump into quali really quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to Michael, who gave me a shout out on the grid and said he enjoys the videos. Hope to see you on track, but hopefully I'll stay in front of you. Right, let's go do some quali. Okay, we're going to head out, get some heat into the car.
It's clear. All right, Damo, we've got
put a quali lap, a warm-up lap in. Just a banker, make sure we get no off tracks on that one, and then we'll push a bit hard on the second lap. For anyone interested, I've dropped the brake balance on the McLaren down to -2% for this run. So if you're going to do it, that's what I've done. Right, come back to me when we're about to do a hot lap. This is the chicane where I've had some stuttering in practice. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be an invalid lap there. Interesting. So once again, my skew has rocketed up into the red just at that one corner. And that's going to invalidate this lap as well. Right, let's just hope we get a clean lap on the next one then. So the banker lap has ended up not being valid because of that blinking at that one corner. So I'm really confused about what's causing that. Right. Here we go for a hot one.
P9, that lap time was 1:36.90.
Now it's saying on P9, however that was an abnormal lap for discontinuity, so I'm not sure it actually counts. That's interesting. We'll assume it didn't count and hope we don't get that same stuttering around the chicane this time. That's the 4th time today I've had that at that same corner. Okay, this time. So the last lap was about 8/10 down on my best ever lap. This one's a bit quicker than that.
The guy behind has just done a 1:37.04.
So regardless of whether that previous lap counted or not, this one should be better. Right.
P11.
P11 at the moment. Not far from our lap time. But yeah, I was kind of a bit nervous there about the old blinking. Perhaps could have gone a little bit quicker, but 4/10 off my best. Well, it's a solid start, isn't it? Let's head to the grid. Rolling start. So come back to me when we're about to go green. Before we actually start, one quick look at the ping, just to make sure that isn't the issue. Because, of course, with skew, sometimes it's about a miscommunication between your computer and the server. But our skew is actually quite low. It's 58 at the moment, which is about as low as you ever get to see it. So it's not that. Anyway, let's just hope that that doesn't affect us during a race. Let's go. Okay, end of the session, and we're P11. So, yeah, we are in that top half. We will gain iRating if we finish here. Not that that's much of an issue. I'm just really concerned about carnage and how my computer's going to hold up, whether it's just me. But yeah, rolling start here. Go back in just a few moments, and we're about to go green. Starting P11. Right, about to go green. Just try and get around this first lap without any bother.
Go, go, go. Okay, Damo, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Covering off that Porsche. Carnage behind. Aston Martin was coming down the inside. Bit too ambitious, I think.
How is this top split, guys? You're stupid.
No, don't fancy this. Oh. Oh.
Thank you.
You stay there, Beamer.
Shell Oil's corner.
Now we've got to watch this 19 because he likes to cut you off just as your nose is already there. So we'll bear that in mind. Give him a bit of room. Bunching up round the chicane, of course. No stuttering that time. Right, let's stick with this pack. I don't actually know what position we're in. I think we may have gained one overall, but we'll see when we cross the line. So Hideki behind us, 2.5k driver in the Aston. Oh, has that got a slow down on the for the Porsche? Not sure what that was about. Covering me off there, but that's fine. Don't fancy that. Cross the line in P11. Yeah, we're going to just back out of that. That's never going to work. Right, so far so good. Hopefully the people around me are able to race in close proximity without any hassle. Oh, one's off. Watch your rejoin, mate. Bit of avoiding action there. That was the guy that we knew was Oh, I'm here, mate. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, he didn't really give much room, did he? Oh dear. Right, it's worked out badly. Oh, been pushed by the Aston, okay. Got it back where we were.
The leader's just done it, 136.31.
Alright, try and settle down again and wait for people to make mistakes. I think we are still P11. P11.
P4 has binned it in Cascades.
Oh, we see someone at the side of the road, so that's that P4 that you just mentioned. So that'll be a spot.
Michael, are you serious?
That's us P10.
I'm sorry. You guys were slowing down a little bit too much, but it's a 0x, so I hope it's all good.
Fingers crossed, Michael.
No, the guy in front of me is slowing down. He doesn't let me pass.
We'll have a look at everyone's distance after the race course. Everyone's X's, 1X's, 2X's, 4X's, and blinks, because apparently it wants to show us the blinks. I'll try and cut those out though.
And now you're fucking trying to push me away. Or...
Oh, excuse the language from number 23. Jan. Right.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh,
What is this fucking top split? What the fuck?
nearly went into back of Tom there. Sorry about that, mate.
That's 10
Bro,
minutes
can you
left.
fucking stop tapping me all the time?
Jan's really having a bad time. He's getting roughed up a bit, I think.
Fastest lap.
No, Daniel, I waited for the whole field and I did not see you. You were in the A pillar, hidden.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Of course, random.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
True, but then it's not so easy to do everything at once. Especially when you're mad because you got killed.
Oh, Michael's been killed. Alright, got a bit of a run at this Aston, but we're just not going to get close enough to be able to make a move. He's gone defensive as well. I think he's feeling the pressure.
The pressure on. Don't give him a break.
Indeed, Jim. Yeah, you and I on the same wavelength for once. I can actually see my apex there. Right, we'll try and catch him again. We've got Hideki for company again now, but hopefully Hideki's going to be sensible.
That's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.37 off the pace.
My pace has kind of been dictated by this Aston in front of me at the moment.
I'm just backing up because they're dirty idiots.
Well, mind you, he was better than me around there. Oh, a bit late turning in.
Pay attention to track limits. Please, Demo. Okay, stay with him.
Right, managed to just lose one spot there. Yep, I just couldn't turn in. I turned in when I thought I should have done. Clearly wrong.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Bit later than I wanted to be on the brakes into the chicane because I wanted to fend off Kevin behind, but got away with it. So I believe we're back down in 11th. Oh, hard work for an 11th place, isn't it? Our car is starting to understeer now. I don't know if that's tyre wear or we've got a little bit of damage from something. Yeah, the front end really doesn't want to turn in.
0.04.
Maybe I'm overdriving, trying to push too hard. It's probably me, not the car, so...
P11, come on mate, we really need to get the hammer down now.
Just going to start turning in slightly earlier than I want to, because I think whatever I was doing wasn't quite right. This is lap 6 of, I think, 10. Oh, I understeer on the exit there, had to get off the throttle. I could really do with losing Kevin behind. Just giving me something I don't want to have to think about.
Don't be intimidated, keep him behind you.
Yes, sir. The top 3, by the looks of the standings, are all Mercedes. I think that's a good one to be in this week.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Oh, great. Back markers are going to get involved.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. Okay Damo, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I think we got past Pete, who's coming at the pits.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Okay. So chipped away a little bit at him, chipped away half a second on that lap. And we've pulled away from Kevin behind, so there's a little bit of a gap back to Kevin now. Eyes forward. I think we have raced Hideki Mama before. I do recognise the name. I'm not sure who would have come out best in that race. I do like to see familiar names cropping up every now and again. I think we're a bit closer to him now. He's got a gap in front, so I don't think he's got a toe off anyone.
Your lap times are improving, this is good.
Okay, Jim.
Alright Damo, stay close, wait for him to make a mistake.
Okay, so now your licensed driver, 2.1 safety rating. Chance of mistake. Oh, I've got a 1x there. It's me making the mistakes there. Feels like that pack in front. We're catching the pack in front. In fact, I think I was the fastest guy looking at the caps. I was the fastest guy on the grid on track last lap. Looks like Hideki took a couple of stabs at getting into that exit of that chicane. Missed that apex as well. He started to struggle. Hopefully his confidence is going.
To go, 2 minutes.
Whew. Okay, so this is the end of lap 8. Looks like we've got 2 laps to go. 2 minutes would make sense. Looking solid though, Hideki. Doesn't look like he wants to make a mistake anytime soon. In fact, he's pulled away from me a little bit there. I wasn't quite hard enough on the brakes. Couldn't get the front end in. Coming down Cascades. I don't know if you guys can see the sweat coming off me. That's bloody hot. This is the first race I've done with a split license. So this is the sports car license, I believe. So any safety rating and iRating will go towards that. I hope that I can get that up a bit. And I'm expecting my Formula license to go down a bit. But that will make Formula races a lot more fun. It puts me in more relevant splits, which I think is the idea. Oh, understeer there. Whew. The pace of this top split's been really high, hasn't it? Little mistake like that, and everyone pulls away from you. Can't quite hear Jan there. Jan or Jan. Bit of battling up ahead. So head on to the white flag. Are we going to get some Oulton Park last lap shenanigans like we had when we did the Toyota GR races? Who knows? But we're running in P11 at the moment, which is okay. It's above our car number. It would give us iRating. Hideki's pushing hard. Better exit there. Well done, Damo. Final lap. Come on. We're a bit closer to Hideki. I don't think he's got to toe off the guys in front still. We'll just have to play it safe around this chicane. Hope he makes a mistake.
Okay, Damo, you've used half your fuel.
I've got that understeer again there. I don't think I'm going to be close enough through Druids to get a run down to the final corner. But what a great battle this has been. Right, I've done everything we can there. It's going to be side by side round the final corner. No, he played it well. Fantastic race, Hideki. Amazing race. I love that. You know what? That kind of race. P11. Really, really enjoyed that.
Nice there, Jordan. Nice one.
Nice one, Jordan.
Couldn't hold you up.
Hey, you good right now?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's go check out everyone's instance. Okay, let's have a look at everyone's instance. So right at the start of the race then, let's go. Into turn one, we're looking in the middle of the pack. This is round where we were. So this Aston of Hideki coming up. Oh, okay. He kind of elbowed his way around turn one. And that's what happened behind. Fives off. Unlucky, mate. Okay, coming up then. Into the... a bit of net code there, was it? Or just a tap on the exit? Yeah, a little bit of a tap. And that's what spun the beam around. We saw him at the side of the road. Ooh. Yeah, not so good. Bit of a punt to pass, maybe? Answers on the postcard. Okay, who's next? Is this the rejoin? He's waiting. He's waiting. Oh, yeah. He can't really spin around a GT4. Alright, who's next? Okay, we're looking at Hideki again. I think that was just a bit of a rub. Yeah, nothing there. Lots of Mercedes, though. Look how many Mercedes are in this race. Okay, again, looking at... oh, that's a Mercedes spinning. And that's the problem with them. On cold tyres, they are a bit of a handful. Okay, coming out of the chicane here. Through Nickelbrook. And again, cold tyres. Mercedes doesn't like it. Oh. He just decides to wander off the track. I guess he thought everyone was going behind him. Still, just hold your brakes, guys. Yeah, and this is that collision there. Yeah, unfortunate for the 20. Okay, a couple of Porsches. Found each other on track. Oh, yep. It's like the old style grass, that. And into the barrier. Just clip the grass on the way down Cascades. This is going to be the same from the Aston. Yeah, you just see a little flick up of the mud. greasy grass. Maybe because it's quite humid, it's foggy. Maybe the grass is slippery. Okay, just behind us. Oh, and a little bit of a netcode bump. I don't think there's anything. And another one there, yeah. Oh, as the 13 goes off, we don't actually get to see that. Never mind. So, come around Knickerbrook again, and a bit of a push round. I'm not as happy about that. This is the 27, and I think people were talking about the rejoin here. Let's see how this goes. Waiting very, very patiently. You've got to admit that, and then wanders out. Oh, yeah, wanders out just at the wrong time. But then realises his mistake, manages to stop in time, and then continue. So, yeah, not too bad. Car's a bit banged up, mate. You just get that fixed. Okay, let's have a look at the 24 on his own. There's a barrier. There you go, mate. Enjoy. Is he going to stop? Yeah, he pulls out of the way, luckily. Okay, what's next here? So this is the 22 with the Mercedes. It's going to tap him on the exit. BMW seem to be tapped out of that corner quite a lot, don't they? At least this one continued. Oh, the 10 chose the wrong side. Okay, what's the 16 doing? Oh, just on the exit of Druids, caught the curb. Yeah, back goes round, not a lot you can do. And the 20 running wide like I did earlier. Yeah, I think the 12 came across. I don't know whose that was on, but stuff like that happens. Okay, 2 Mercedes here. The 2 and the 4, this must have been quite near the front of the grid. Yeah, he shoved his nose down there. Luckily, both of them continue. Well, I say luckily, it'd be quite handy if they had both crashed. Anyway, who have we got here? 25 and 7. Oh, I don't know if there was enough room for both of them there. I think they were side by side, and the 25 comes off worse. Yikes. Okay, coming out of the chicane, and again, Aston in front, spinning round and collects the 23, but I think they both continue. What are we looking at here? Mercedes doing oversteery stuff. Yeah. Unlucky, sir. What's the rejoin like? Yeah, there's a big gap. We're alright. Okay, a bit of a gaggle coming down towards Cascades. Again, is this going to be... Oh no, just a bit of a bump coming down there. They both get away with it. Was that 0x? I mean, that's okay. Oh, okay, the next incident apparently... Oh, okay, so he kind of bumped him off. 3 wide. 3 wide's tricky. Often someone who comes off worst. And that's the end of that. Luckily, the instance didn't want to show you my one. You know what? Before we skip off, let's actually have a look at my one as well, shall we? Okay, we'll check out my off track in just a second, but I just want to relive this last couple of corners here with Hideki, as we got a run through Druids, pressuring him. He made a little mistake here, ran a little bit wide, didn't turn in time. We kept it nice and tight. He covered the inside, so we had to go on the outside. So they darts to the inside for the final corner, and we hang it around the outside. Tried our best to try and brake as late as we possibly could and find our way around the outside, but he had it covered. Fantastic racing. Right, let's look about how he managed to actually get past me then when I just wandered off across Cheshire. Okay, here we go with my incident then. Just understeered off, clean off, did my best to be gentle on the brakes, don't lock anything up, just kept on track and managed to keep the inside. A very respectful Mercedes there who tucked in behind me. I made life difficult for him by covering the inside there. And we live to fight another day. So not the most dramatic, but at the time, I felt that I'd thrown everything away. Okay, let's go and check out the results of this race. Here we have the results, the first results of this new season for us. And it's a positive, a double green, everybody, to start this season. How about that? So a 0.02 safety rating increase and 30 on the old iRating. We were car number 14. We started P11, finished P11, but you know what? What a fantastic battle there we had with Hideki Mama. I'd love to do that sort of thing time and time again. If you're interested, 113 championship points in this one. Leader, well, second place and third place managed to dip just below the 136s. We got off 136.0. Not too far off those guys then. There we have it. A fantastic start, I think, to this season. Although it may have been a P11, which is a little bit off what we used to doing. It was such a high strength of field in this one that I'm quite happy with that. I think we had some great battles. Hideki there at the end just shows why sim racing is just so much fun. It doesn't matter which position you're fighting for. I'm glad that we got a double green to start the season as well. That's always very satisfying. Now, hopefully the next time you'll see me is when I'm doing another RKTCC race. So it's the Redken Touring Car race. I plan on doing the next 2 rounds, which is 2 races at Brands Hatch on Tuesday, so look out for that video. If you haven't seen the previous round, although the second race didn't go my way, the first race was great, and I've got a video up about that. Beyond that, I'm going to be doing the Sebring 12-hour race in a GT3 car with one of my new teams. So Damien Cross Racing has started some race teams, so keep an eye out for those. I'll be racing in the GT3 class. The driver lineup will be confirmed soon, and so you'll see the Damien Cross Falken's car on the grid at Sebring. You'll also see an LMP2 car, the Damien Cross Vipers. I won't be driving that, but I'm going to wish the guys the best of luck who are racing that one. So that'll be next weekend. Look out for a live stream from me and maybe some of the other drivers as well. Hopefully you did enjoy this race as much as me, and if you did, of course, give it a like. It helps me to understand what you guys like to see, and it helps you too to understand what's worth showing to other people. And if you haven't subscribed already, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Please subscribe, and in these notification settings you'll see a bell. If you set that to all, it'll tell you when to go live or put a new video up. But until then, have a great week or weekend. Whatever it is you're going to do, keep an eye out for the RKTCC race coming up soon. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos that I really think you are going to want to watch.